Well, the holidays have come and gone once again, but if you've forgotten to get that special someone in your life a gift, well, Mint Mobile is extending their holiday offer of half off unlimited wireless. So here's the idea. You get it now, you call it an early present for next year. What do you have to lose? Give it a try at mintmobile.com/switch.
Limited time 50% off regular price for new customers. Upfront payment required. $45 for 3 month, $90 for 6 month, or $180 for 12 month plan. Taxes and fees extra. Speeds may slow after 50 gigabytes per month when network is busy. See terms.
On today's Smart 7, Robert Jenrick gets the sack, Donald Trump accepts a second-hand Nobel Peace Prize, and much more. It's Friday, 16th of January, it's Dragon Appreciation Day, and happy birthday, Lin-Manuel Miranda.
The Smart 7. It's news, but not the news.
There was some unexpected political drama on Thursday as Conservative Party leader Kemi Badenoch took to social media at 11 a.m. with a shock announcement that she'd sacked Shadow Justice Secretary Robert Jenrick.
I was very sorry to be presented with clear, irrefutable evidence, not just that he was preparing to defect, but he was planning to do so in the most damaging way possible to the Conservative Party and his shadow cabinet colleagues.
It turned out that Jenrick had lined up a switch to Nigel Farage's Reform Party and had even prepared a speech which was scathing about fellow Tories Mel Stride and Priti Patel, amongst others. Badenoch acted quickly in a week which had already seen Nadim Zahawi switch to Reform, and she managed to spoil Jenrick's surprise announcement on Thursday evening. Nigel was delighted with his latest recruit, describing it as a realignment for the centre-right. Although Jenrick showed up late for the event, Prime Minister and Labour leader Keir Starmer was also delighted to see his opponents fighting.
You've got Nigel Farage, who is welcoming these failed politicians into his ranks and building his party as a party of the politicians, Tory politicians, who let the country down so badly.
There was good news for the Chancellor on Thursday as new figures showed the economy grew by 0.3% in November, which will ease some of the pressure on the finances. The NHS was back in the spotlight, though, as the winter flu epidemic has led to a spike in what is called corridor care. In practice, that means that as hospital emergency rooms fill up, sick people are left waiting on trolleys for longer and longer periods of time. Lib Dem Deputy Leader Daisy Cooper had highlighted the numbers early in the week, and the Royal College of Nurses also flagged an ongoing crisis as the Health Secretary Wes Streeting addressed the issue on Thursday.
We are on the road to recovery, but the Royal College of Nursing is absolutely right that for all the progress we are making, there are still enormous challenges. And that is why I committed that over the course of this Parliament, we would end corridor care.
The BBC spoke to staff at Leicester Infirmary to get a sense of how difficult the current surge is to cope with. Richard Mitchell is CEO of the Leicester NHS Trust, and he says it's an annual struggle.
Each winter we try and learn from the previous winters. I think this winter we have prepared even more effectively than previous winters. Some of the specific actions we have taken are a real focus on the front door. We still have patients waiting longer than they would want to wait and longer than we would want.
Thursday saw troops from France, Germany, the UK and other European allies head to Greenland for what has been called a scoping and security exercise. It comes as there's been no let-up in the pressure campaign from the Trump administration over the Danish territory. Iran has also been the focus of a Trump pressure campaign, but allies including Israel and Gulf states like Saudi Arabia have been urging the US president not to launch any strikes or military action. They fear immediate retaliation from Tehran, but the Iranian government has also been trying to cool the temperature. And Foreign Minister Abbas Araghchi was keen to talk down any proposed execution of protesters.
First of all, hanging is out of the question, as I said. This is another piece of misinformation campaign that they have started to provoke President Trump and to drag him into this question, and which could have disastrous consequences.
President Trump threatened to invoke the Insurrection Act on Thursday as the battle between ICE and local residents continues to heat up in Minnesota. There have been increasing protests since an ICE agent shot dead Renee Good last week, and swarms of agents have descended on the Twin Cities with no sign of any let-up on the pressure campaign. Meanwhile, Venezuelan opposition leader Maria Corina Machado visited the White House and presented her Nobel Peace Prize medal to the American president. It's clear that she's hoping that Trump will help reinstate her party in Venezuela, but former US Ambassador John Bolton doesn't think the gesture will have any real-world impact.
Well, look, it's the price of admission, but it's like somebody giving giving their Super Bowl ring to somebody else. They're not saying the person won the Super Bowl. They're just saying now they have the ring. Trump has wanted this. He's got it. It's just shameful that this is the way the President of the United States behaves.
Still to come on today's Smart 7, in association with Metro, tennis bounces back and get ready for what no one is calling Doomsday. Right after this.
AI is transforming customer service. It's real and it works. And with Finn, we've built the #1 AI agent for customer service. We're seeing lots of cases where it's solving up to 90% of real queries for real businesses. This includes the real-world complex stuff like issuing a refund or cancelling an order. And we also see it when Finn goes up against competitors. It's top of all the performance benchmarks, top of the G2 leaderboard, and if you're not happy, we'll refund you up to $1 million, which I think says it all. Check it out for yourself at fin.ai.
Well, the holidays have come and gone once again, but if you've forgotten to get that special someone in your life a gift, well, Mint Mobile is extending their holiday offer of half off unlimited wireless. So here's the idea. You get it now, you call it an early present for next year. What do you have to lose? Give it a try at mintmobile.com/switch.
Limited time 50% off regular price for new customers. Upfront payment required. $45 for 3 months, $90 for 6 months, or $180 for 12-month plan. Taxes and fees extra. Speeds may slow after 50 gigabytes per month when network is busy. See terms.
Welcome back.
Even though it's only January, we're already heading to the first tennis Grand Slam event of the year. That's the Australian Open, which sees the first balls drop this Sunday, and all eyes will be on Emma Raducanu, whose preparations didn't get off to the best start as she exited the Hobart International Tournament in the quarter-final stages. On the men's side of the draw, Carlos Alcaraz and Jannik Sinner will both be hoping for another Grand Slam victory, but Sinner also got a bit of a shock on Thursday. He lost out to amateur player Jordan Smith in a quirky contest called the 1-Point Slam, and Smith went on to collect $1 million prize, much to his delight.
Yes, a lot of the pros are actually quite nervous because they got one serve and I was actually allowed to get 2 serves as an amateur. So I actually chose for Sinner to serve, and as we sort of saw, I was very lucky there.
Next Thursday we'll see this year's Academy Award nominations announced, and if award season so far is anything to go by, Jessie Buckley and Timothée Chalamet will be hot contenders for the Golden Statuette. Chalamet has made no secret of his desire to be one of the great actors, and his Oscar campaign got an unexpected boost from none other than Robert Downey Jr. The Marvel veteran was hosting a Q&A about Timothy's quirky hit, Marty Supreme, and he says he thinks Chalamet deserves all the awards. They're also cooking up a cunning plan for December when Marvel's Doomsday and the third part of Dune drop on the same day.
We both have films opening on December 18th, and we decided to coin it. We're thinking Dunes Day. All right. We'll see if we're still friends by then.
There's a new Netflix show on the way from the creator of iconic Channel 4 comedy Derry Girls. If you thought getting laughs out of Northern Ireland's troubles was challenging, BAFTA award winner Lisa McGee has doubled down in her new show called How to Get to Heaven from Belfast. It follows 3 school friends who reunite after 20 years when one of the group dies, but all is not what it seems. The strapline suggests it's deadly crack, and the 8-part series drops on Netflix in February.
Greta needs us. She's out there somewhere.
Are you serious?
Good evening, ladies.
We have to hunt her down like a dog.
Some free girl power.
Girl power.
Too far. We have a problem. We have to be discreet.
You've been listening to The Smart 7. We'll be back tomorrow at 7 a.m. Hit that follow button and have a great day. Give us 7 minutes and we'll give you the world.
When everything is moving all at once, your workforce, your tech stack, your business, you don't need more tools. You need one solution. That's why Paylocity built a single platform to connect HR, finance, and IT with AI-driven insights and automated workflows that simplify the complex and power what's next. Because when everything comes together in one place, growth comes easy. Experience one place for all your HCM needs. Start now at paylocity.com/one.